What's up, guys? I have been wanting to talk about this for a while, but at the same time, I was wanting to avoid it. Now, I believe I have briefly talked about it onto my channel, but I don't know if I gave a full review. And I know I did a video about it, of why it would fail and everything of that nature, and we're talking about Marvel's Avengers, obviously the game. Now, again, is this game worth buying? Yes and no, depending on how much of a fan you are of Marvel, Avengers, and if you've seen gameplay or the story. Is this game worth to buy? Again, very debatable. If you are a fan, then, it just depends on who you are. This game has had so much problems since jump, and I have really avoided it. I got this on Xbox Pass. I finally go ahead and side play it. Got Xbox Pass, decided to play this. There's going to be other reviews for games that I have recently seen but played or never did do a review on. This is going to be one of them, so prepare for a lot more videos like that. But with Marvel's Avengers, it's really a love-hate relationship, I think, that this game has with fans. Again, I love the fact that we got to play, as like Captain America, Black Widow, Iron Man, Black Panther, Thor, Hulk, Hawkeye, even Miss Marvel. But there was so many problems with this game, guys. I don't know. Between the gear of having to just grind nonstop to get gear that you really, I don't think, really deserved. I mean, because it was pretty much like a lot of people had an issue with the buying, and then the DLCs coming out as slow as it did and how short they were, especially with the Black Panther DLC, for example. The Black Panther DLC example was absolutely phenomenal, but it was short. It felt like it was lacking in abilities and gameplay and a little bit of story, because for a fan of Black Panther, you want to see Wakanda, you want to see King T'Challa, you want to see you want to see these this badass character, right? But you really don't get a whole lot of it like you would think. Same thing with Marvel's Avengers. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of Kamala Khan. I'm not. I'm not a fan of Kamala really at all. I think her character's okay. I don't think it's the best character that ever was created. Which, again, I don't see the reason why they shoved her down our throats in the game. I mean, was she necessary in the story? Yes, but you played her more than you played any other character. And I don't like that. I like how you were able to... I mean, honestly, I understand you got certain missions you want to play as, Iron Man, Captain America. But you don't get Captain America until, like, the very end of the game. You don't really get the good characters that you really want till, like, mid or end of the game. And it's a really short, story. It's a really short campaign mode. And that's what really sucks about this game, is you can't enjoy it. And I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. As much as I would want to love this game, I gotta give it a low rating. I give this like a 2.5 or a 3. Because they went a route that I don't think that they need to go ever again. I think Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics, they really, lowered the ball on us. They really did, because their games could have been absolutely amazing. But now, I haven't played Marvel's Guardians yet. I haven't played that yet. I plan on it, but I haven't played on it yet. What they needed to do is they should have focused on another game. They should have gave us more room to free roam. They should have given us more. Like, they should have just done something different, because it didn't feel like it was about the Avengers. It just felt like it was more about Kamala Khan. It felt more about, getting gear that you really didn't want, or having to upgrade your characters the way you didn't want. Or I wasn't a fan of Captain America's original design. I wasn't a fan of Hulk design. I wasn't a fan of Thor's. Tony, Iron Man, I was to a certain degree, but I don't know. And then Black Widow, I liked her to a certain degree. Again, wasn't a big fan of Miss Marvel. I liked Black Panther, but again, to a certain degree. It's one of those where you love these characters, but in this game, it makes them look extremely weak. I mean, because you're going up against these robots, right? It's like you simped them. You made them look... These are the Avengers. These are the most powerful, one of the most powerful characters in all MCU, right? But you made them look so weak against these machines. You know, especially Thor and Hulk. I mean, they are extremely strong. Why would you not allow them to be strong against certain characters, but then you lower their abilities and, oh, you gotta, do this, you gotta do that, but you pretty much simped them the entire way. Like, you made them weak. And then when you finally gave them abilities, you're like, oh, at the end of the game, I understand you gotta grind and, get your character up there, but it just felt you wanted them to be weak the entire time rather than for them to come back strong. And I didn't like that. I didn't like how you had to almost buy everything just to get something, just to get one simple, costume or gear or whatever. They should have really went the Spider-Man route. That you do something, you open up, a different type of suit or skill or something. Like, it takes forever just to have a skill. I don't understand. Like, it takes so long to get a skill. I mean, they should have went the Spider-Man route. It'd been so much better. It would have been so much better, less of a hassle. The costumes, some were hit and miss, some were amazing, some was absolutely traumatizing. Again, if you're a fan of this game, by all means, be a fan of this game. This game for me is a one and done. It's not one of those games where, oh, I want to come back and play it nonstop. No. You can grind on it, but as soon as you're done with the campaign, as soon as you're done with the DLCs, you're like, okay, I'm done. It took forever for them for the Hawkeye, right? For both of them. Then it took forever for Black Panther. It's still taking forever for Spider-Man. They are constantly wanting to drain this game that has been out now for a couple years. I mean, when did it officially come out? In what, 2019, 2020? So there's no reason for this game. Okay, it's a year old already. People are ready to leave this game. And don't even bring up the online issues of people hacking, the issues with the gear, the glitches, the update issues, the DLC waiting time, everything. It's ridiculous. Square Enix, what exactly did you give us? Because it wasn't a Marvel game. It wasn't a good Marvel game. It wasn't something I myself should be proud of as a Marvel fan. This is not what we wanted. This is not what we deserve. I am very disappointed in this company. They have made amazing games in the past, like Tomb Raider, for example. They should have focused on the brand new Tomb Raider, to be honest with you. But I want to know what exactly was their plan. I really don't understand what their plan was, if they even had one. It's one of those games where if you want to wait a few years and then come back. Now, if they want to try to redo this game, they're probably going to redo it in several years. I don't think they're going to do this recently. Again, I was not a fan of this game. If you are, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm not here to bash on anyone if you like, certain characters more than the other or whatever. But it's one of those things where I just feel Insomniac has a better handle on the MCU right now than Square Enix does ever. Because if they wanted to make a Captain America game, or an Iron Man, or Hulk, or Black Widow, or Black Panther, or, Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, or something, then I would have faith more in Insomniac Games than I would in Square Enix, by far. So, I'm very disappointed. Was it an okay game? It's an okay game, but is it one of those, if you want something to play, if you pick it up like at Walmart, or Target, or Best Buy, or you can get it for free if you have Xbox Plus, Xbox Ultimate, by all means, because you're going to save money that way. I mean, really, you're really going to save money. I save money by playing this game. And it's one of those where I would just pick it up maybe to own it, but I would really rarely ever play it. So, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. What are your thoughts on Marvel's Avengers? I know it took me a while to finally give this a review. It's going to take me a while for other games to finally review. But again, a lot going on. I got so many videos planned for you guys, so please bear with me. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next one.